Oh, right, this thing.
Still can't believe the IS-7 incident was Gregory's last case. Or that it's been 18 long years since. Words are hard. Murder at the confectionery contest, and of one of the participants, no less. Artie. I still love the name. They pulled his body out of a treasure chest, and that was part of Samson Tangaroa's chocolate
tableau.
What the? Oh, tableau. Words. He'd been hit in the head with a large rock salt lamp, and subsequently bled to death. Found the lamps hidden inside the candy castle that Delicious Scone had made for the contest. But then, before anyone had the chance to investigate Mr. Frost's own room, that shit was melted! All of his icy creations had melted clean away.
18 years ago.
Oh, do I gotta put on Gregory again? Oh shit,
Yep.
I do.
Here we are.
Fun.
It's going very good, this guy. Did a lot of traveling, so I'm a bit tired, but yeah, I'm ready to
I wonder how Gregory's gonna sound on this new mic, actually. I'm actually a little curious how he sounds.
Well, fucking take it away.
Of all of Mr. Frost's work destroyed, Mr. Von Karma wasn't very happy. It told us to get out, in no uncertain terms.
You want me to take over, Eddie? I guess.
Yeah.
So what do we do now, Mr. E? I can't believe he just up and kicked us out. Von Karma's a total jerk.
Now, Eddie. It is always the job of the police in the prosecutor's office to investigate the scene.
Yeah, but he didn't have to talk to us like that. Who cares we're cops or attorneys? We should all be working together to find the truth.
You can't assume that everybody's aim are the same as your own. You may wish to expose the truth, but others might prefer to accept things at face value. That's the world we live in, and unfortunately there's not much we can do. Which way of thinking is right depends on the person. It's a whole behold of the eye type situation.
Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, I watch Soulspawn and Rothrune. I watch those guys from time to time, yeah. What if somebody innocent ends up behind bars because no one managed to uncover the truth?
It can happen. We're all human, police and prosecutors included. We're all capable of mistakes. Which is why we exist, defense attorneys. Our job is to help people in just such situations be friends to the friendless, no matter how weird or strange.
Friends to the friendless.
Now, we may not be able to investigate the Winter Wing as hoped, but that doesn't mean we give up.
You're right, Mr. E. I'm sorry. I should have thought more before I opened my big mouth.
You're young, Eddie. You'll learn soon enough.
I will. I promise.
Oh shit, woman.
I guess I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you look like you could use a little pick-me-up. I'm afraid this is all I have, but please, by all means.
Whoa! You're the best, Miss Bound!
Ooh, chocolates. I actually do. I love chocolates. Chocolates. Thank you.
Gregor's like, ooh, candy.
I do quite like chocolate. Thank you. I think a little sugar boost might actually help. Although these are a little too sweet. Aww. Fuck! Although these might be a little too sweet for my liking. God damn it. And a little uniquely shaped. What's wrong with square candies?
Or if they're not to your taste.
No way! They're great! They're so sweet!
You're very kind. Imagine me, of all people, a mediocre confectioner.
What? You mean you made these yourself?
Yes. Samson loves chocolate, so I've learned. Keeping him supplied with his favorite treats is just one of my many duties. Although he does spend most of his time coaching me on how to improve my technique.
Mr. Tangaroa sure is a lucky guy. Getting to eat homemade sweets made by the one and only Judy Bound whenever he wants sounds amazing.
Or did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
Dear sweet Eddie, you really do still have a lot to learn. It seems you're quite committed to the work you do for Mr. Tangaroa, Mrs. Bound.
Of course. Right. What right would I have to stay here otherwise?
What do you mean by that?
I was abandoned as a baby. Mr. Tangaroa took me in.
Oh, it's a father-daughter thing.
That's right. One snowy Christmas Eve many years ago, he found me on the steps of this very mansion. He saved my life and became the father I never had.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I like that. That's
Why
pretty
does
sweet,
all
actually.
fucking, like, terrible shit always happen on fucking Christmas in the Ace Attorney universe?
Christmas is cursed.
I can never repay him. So my work for him is the least I can do. And I'll be here for him as long as he needs me.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Starting to realize that Christmas wasn't when Jesus was born. I'm starting to think maybe it was when Satan was born. I must be getting old.
Well, technically he was born in the summer.
True. I'm holding up a little myself. Maybe it's because of my recent divorce.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve.
Mommy Edgeworth's no longer around.
And I
She
can't
left me.
even give him his present in person. I'd do anything to save him. Anything!
Aw.
Aw.
Please! If there's something I can do to help, just say it.
We're very grateful, Mrs. Bound. Perhaps you can help us by answering a question. Did you perhaps know the victim?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Oh, but if you wanted to see some of his work, I have a picture of the sculptures he made for the final.
Oh shit, look at these fancy bitches. It's a bull. And a woman. Women. My, they're stunning.
Aren't they? I think they're masterpieces. Who would have thought you could make such an intricate statues out of flavored ice? Samson adored them too.
Oh, hey! That's Taurus and Gemini, right?
I didn't think you were keen on constellations and the zodiac, Eddie.
Oh, you're such a Taurus, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I love it. The stories those stars can tell. Take Gemini, for example. See the lyre? That's what the harp is called. And the arrow and the... Hold up. The lyre doesn't have any strings. Huh? Mr. Frost forget to add him, maybe? Oh, wait, shit. Someone else said that. I'm sorry. That was,
No, that's Fender. That was
me.
Fender.
I kept talking to myself. Did Mr. Frost forget to add them, maybe? No, I think he probably just doesn't know what harps look like. But why would he know what harps look like? I don't know, Eddie.
Okay,
Do you know, Eddie?
okay. Eddie.
He forgets too.
Wait, really? I thought you just said you didn't know him very well.
Oh well, he didn't seem like the type.
Yeah, he's totally an Aquarius.
Okay, that's enough. Also, Trent, fuck you for the Taurus, Colin. I am one, actually, you dickhead.
I don't fucking care. Listen, whatever your star sign is, I'm not gonna get what it is. All right, no one's gonna get what it is.
I know. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that you're like, oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you're such a Taurus. I was sitting here rubbing my chin like a motherfucker. It seems like she's got something to hide.
I thought he was actually a Taurus.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You took this photograph yourself, Mrs. Bound?
Yes, I used the instant camera here. It develops the pictures as soon as you take them. It's so useful.
For some reason, I feel as if this is the third time we've heard this.
Ooh, I'd love to see it in action.
Then why don't I take your picture?
Yes! Come on, Mr. E, let's get a shot of the both of us.
Well, alright then. It would be a shame to waste such a good hair day.
Ready? Say cheese!
Cheese!
Cheers.
There, all done. And a picture is yours to keep, Mr. Fender.
Alright, let me see how it looked.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much! That's such a cool camera.
Well, it's the only one we've got, so we use it for all of our pictures taking needs.
Fucking hot. This is such a cancer moment. Yeah, whatever. Shut up, Virgo.
Very convenient, but the lack of negativities is such a shame.
There aren't any negatives for us to reference. Huh. I assume Mr. Tangaroa used this same camera during the contest.
You assume correctly. He used it for some work-in-progress pictures of his seascapes. And later, to take some pictures of the other contestants' work.
But didn't you take a picture of the body when you discovered it? And didn't you discover the body when the judging was still underway?
Yes. Samson wanted pictures of all the entries' complete rooms. But the film ran out just as he finished photographing Mr. Gusto's work. So he asked me to put in a new cartridge. He seemed to think that there should have been more shots left than there were. In other words,
No, that's me. No, that's me. That's me, Miss Bound. That's me. In other words, the film ran out sooner than expected.
Yes, the number of shots he took didn't line up with the number of shots remaining. But he thought maybe he just lost track somewhere along the way.
But had he really, though?
I went to our living area to change the film and was passing through the fountain room on the way back. That's when I heard the sound of something breaking and collapse in Samson's room. Samson? Are you in here?
This is like a wood type break too.
I can't scream like that. I'm in a
Arg, there, you got it.
Mr. Frost's body was just lying there. I was in total shock. It was all too much. But I remembered I called the police, and then I went to tell everybody else. Then the camera. It's been with me ever since.
I see. I'd be grateful if you could lend us the camera in this picture, Miss Bound.
Of course, here you go.
Thank you. A little bow. I got an instant camera. Into my pocket it goes, and a picture. Oh shit.
Detective
Hey!
Bad. Detective Bad! Miss Scone! Are they done investigating?
I just realized there's... Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see. Shut up. Just don't...
What? They're done with me, that's for certain. The big meanie told me to clear off. Honestly, that Minky's will be the end of me. The chick of him.
Fucking Minkies.
Mankey. Mankey. I just think of the Pokemon. Just Von Karma.
I am a fighting type monkey!
Dude, that would be fucking funny. Okay.
Now, if I pronounce words wrong, I have been in class all day.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If you need us to like tell you what it is beforehand,
fine.
we can tell you. Guess he got tired of people cluttering up his crime scene.
Did he run you off too, Detective Bad? Yeah. Von Karma seems to think I'm a nuisance. Can't do things his way with me around.
Why would Mr. Von Karma go so far as to exclude his own lead detective? Sounds like he's being very sus.
Still, got a pretty good look at the scene. As for Gusto, he's enjoying a nice little chat right now in Frost's room.
You just hear in the distance just Gusto and Von Karma screaming at one another.
What about? About the fact that Miss Bound said she saw him go in there during the contest.
Mr. Gusto went into Mr. Frost's room.
Right? And I have to say, he looked very much like he didn't want to be seen. I I don't know what he would have been up to.
Well, he's candidate number 1 at the moment, as the guy who melted Frost's work.
Is that really why Mr. Gusto went into Mr. Frost's room?
Got a photo of the room right here, if you need it. It's all yours.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sure, give me that shit.
Wait, what? Why would you just give it to us? Do I gotta spell it out for you, kid? I'm offering to help you guys. I want the truth about this case to come out.
You know, I'm starting to believe maybe perhaps the prosecutors and the detectives aren't really the issue. I just think that there's good prosecutors paired with bad... good detectives paired with bad prosecutors.
Von Karma's a fucking dick. Yeah, I don't like
true.
him. Some screw
Alright, detective.
Really, Detective Bad? Mr. Von Karma wouldn't be happy about this. Yeah, well, I'm not Von Karma's stooge. Do I look like a fucking brown nose to you? I don't care. If he's gonna stonewall my investigation, then I'm not gonna play by the book either. Fuck him, you know? Can't let some pesky rules keep me from finding the truth.
That's
Now,
very fair.
Can I, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. Thank you, Detective Bad.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Wow! I can't believe you won him over, Mr. E!
Yeah, no, surprisingly, the Edgeworth bloodline seems to get along well with detectives.
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're all going on about. But yeah, some new friends, eh?
It's definitely nice to have the good detective on our side, that's for sure. Alright, let's take a look at that photograph. See if there's anything sus.
Here.
Yoink. Oh shit. It's just really puddles.
This is what Frost's room looks like right now. Yikes! There's nothing left of his flavored ice sculptures but puddles!
The floor appears to be completely covered in a pale blue liquid. I should compare this with a photo I just borrowed from Mrs. Bound. I assume that the unplugged power cord has something to do with this all.
Yeah, once that was out of the socket, the display case has lost power, and up the temperature went. Looks like they were all connected to the same power strip.
Do you have any idea when it was unplugged?
Nope. Still working on that. Those sculptures were beautiful. What a waste.
You can say that again. I should have taken a few more bites of them while I had the chance.
Fat ass. So they tasted good?
Did they ever? I've never tried ices so scrumptious in my life.
Really? Man, I wish I could have a bite. Damn, I'm a fat ass too.
Scrumptious except for the salty bit, of course. That was unbearable.
Give me a second. Okay. The salty bit.
Badass comment. It's in the other photo you got there. This bit. The poppy thing.
Oh my god, that's funny. Gemini's lyre.
Wait, that's why it had no strings? 'Cause you ate them?
I didn't eat that much. You cheeky little devil. I told you, it was horribly salty.
Okay, got that.
It's interesting that only one particular part of this one particular sculpture tasted different from the rest. And can somebody other than Mrs. Skern really be responsible for eating the rest of the strings? Did you notice anything else, Mrs. Skern?
Come to think of it, I did. There was a little funny mark on the Chillywinks work. It was 2 little letters. Let me see if I can draw them for you. There we go. Yes, looks just like that.
Son of a bitch. It's almost like a signature or something. Wait!
Oh my god. I knew Mr. Frost wouldn't have made that harp without strings. He's not the type to skip an important detail like that.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Miss Bound. Are you certain you didn't know Mr. Frost particularly well?
No, I badly knew him, I swear.
Is that so? You certainly seem to have a strong opinion about his attitude towards his work.
No, the sculptures were carefully made. I didn't think he'd miss something out so important.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. You have a more personal connection to this case than that.
Oh, what makes you say that?
I have an item of evidence that appears to have been one of Mr. Frost's possessions. And it shares a key feature with another piece of evidence.
I won't know what you're talking about if you don't share. So, what are these two pieces of evidence of yours?
Which two items point towards Mr. Frost's? This is the first. It's the ring, first off. The seal, I guess. Take that! And now the second. That's the drawing. Yeah, no, wait, what? Huh?
What? Huh?
Oh shit. I guess we gotta look through evidence real quick. That one? These two, right here.
Really?
Timers.
Not sure I'm seeing the link, Mr. E.
Son of a bitch! That wasn't right. Hi, Mars. I sound crystal clear. Mrs. Bound is especially fond of one of the pieces of evidence we've gathered. I should really take another look over them all, I suppose. Now then, which two pieces? This is the first. It's the ring.
Okay, maybe it's.
Wait,
not...
is it not?
Let me think about this.
The spoon! Wait, that's a key.
Spoon. Oh wait, can you?
Oh, wait a minute! How long has this phone been here?
When has this been here?
Look, there's something stamped on the bottom. It says PH.
Why the fuck was this here? I suppose that must be Paul. How the fuck you say that last name?
Paul Halik. Who the fuck is Paul Halik?
It must be. I suppose it must be Paul Halik's.
Yeah, you know Paul Halik. He has to know who Paul Halik is, right?
Those are his initials, after all. I mean, everyone knows who Paul Halik is. Yeah.
Thing of people?
Yeah. Mrs. Bound said she's. When the fuck did she say this?
Say that!
Mrs. Bound said she's a big fan of his work.
Yeah, Miss Bound fucking loves Paul. You know, I love Paul, man. I'd fucking suck his dick right now. So, so if I'm in, it would say EF.
Perhaps you should start practicing. You should practice by initializing your personal belongings first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, teapot.
Yeah, I'll be Paul Halik's bottom
Yeah, take
bitch.
that.
Why not?
And now the second. Take that. Yeah, get ready for these two damning pieces of evidence, one of which I knew the entire time had this marking. Like, what the fuck?
Honest.
Mrs. Scone found two letters. Mrs. Scone found two letters carved into Mrs. Frost's ice sculptures.
Why he kind of fine?
Because I voice him. I think they were signature of sorts.
Yep. Yeah, Mars' Daddy Edgeworth, old Gregory.
Yeah, it's
Before he
Miles'
got
father.
shot in an elevator, of course. This is before that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After all, it's not unusual for an artist to initialize their work.
I guess not. That's right, dear. It just like you said. Chillywinks. Statues had the letter PH carved in them, plain as day.
PH? Shouldn't it be AF?
Like smooth AF. You would think so, but look at this. It's the seal we found at the crime scene. It seems reasonable to assume that it fell from Mr. Frost's pocket. And when pressed into the surface of an item, it would leave behind the letters PH. The same pottery mark we see imprinted on the bottom of the items in the tea set. Oh! The ones that she was using!
The same pottery mark.
Why he's also...
already It's because this case has a lot of bad bitches, and I'm one of them. I'm the lead bad bitch. We have already established that the tea set is the work of the sculptor...
Paul.
When the fuck did we get here? Okay, when did we get here? How did we get here?
Listen, I'm genuinely, I'm paying attention to this case very closely for the past few streams. I don't know if we've ever fucking brought up Paul Halik before.
I don't think so.
Deadass.
I'll rewatch the streams, I'll rewatch the VODs back, but I don't fucking think so. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Stream, if like, you can like tell us that we've heard of them maybe, and we'll eat our words. Otherwise, I don't fucking remember ever talking about Mr. fucking Paul. I would have made fun of a man named Paul.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, Lee's taking away our knowledge. From that, we can assume that these same letters would mark any item out as a piece of his work. Fact of which you are very well aware, correct, Mrs. Bound?
Yes, I know that. He always marks his work with his initials like that. He's never revealed his true identity in public, so it's the only way to know his works are truly his.
Oh, so it's fucking, that's his real name, is Paul Halik.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, alright, we know now, I guess. You mean, Paul Halik was...
That's right, Detective. Artie Frost had another identity. It was no ordinary confectioner, at least as far as Mrs. Bound was concerned. But you see, Mr. Frost was in fact...
a famed sculptor.
I told her. Yes, Mr. Frost was, in fact, none other than famed sculptor Paul Halik.
What? Mr. Frost and Paul Halik, who we knew about this whole time, were the same person? It's not like the mark... It's not like the mark's hard to copy, though. Anyone who's seen it could fake being him with this. Not exactly conclusive proof that Frost was who you would say he was.
It was proof enough for Mrs. Bound. Sorry. What matters is she believed it. His true identity will have to be investigated by the good people of the precinct.
Huh. Alright. I'll have the boys look into it.
Couldn't hide from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So you admit it. You were aware of who Mr. Frost really was?
I was. I had discovered his body. I saw the seal you found. Don't ask me how, but I knew straight away he was my dear Paul Halik.
Okay, so we're going from just some random famed sculptor to my dear.
Imagine his entries in a confectionery contest were his final legacy. A great man like that?
And, be honest, did you enter Mr. Frost's room at any point?
Me that.
You see, you moving around like that doing the fucking cha-cha slide makes me believe that you're lying.
Crisscross.
Yeah, exactly. The photograph of Mr. Frost. My fucking improv game is going off the charts, bro. But the photograph of Mrs. Frost's room. I'd like to know when it was taken.
It's like, okay, Miss Bound, you're being very suspicious. Everybody, clap your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I must have
Red
gotten
Mole did it? I
Stop
swear
with
to
the one Samson took during the judging.
Objection.
Is that me? Oh, okay. Objection! I'm afraid I find that rather hard to believe. You said yourself that the camera ran out of film during the judge. And that you had charge of the camera since before Mr. Tangaroa had the chance to visit Mr. Frost's room. That's how you were able to take that picture when you discovered Mr. Frost's body. This suggests that you took only 2 pictures with the new film, one of Mr. Frost's body and one of his room. But I have a piece of evidence that says otherwise.
You do?
I mean, I didn't think so before, but now that you're doing the cha-cha, I believe I do. Which piece of evidence contradicts the assumption that Mrs. Bound only took 2 pieces of evidence, or 2 pictures?
Well...
Oh. There's 20 exposures, only 3 remaining.
Oh.
Take that! Take that!
The camera?
You gave the picture of the body to the police, and the picture of Mr. Frost's room to me.
Oh, and you gave us that picture you took of me and Mr. Edgeworth, too.
3 photographs in total. And yet, the film cartridge in this camera only has 3 exposures remaining. Out of a total of 20. You took more pictures, and I want to know what of. I need to see all the pictures you took. Perhaps then we'll finally learn what you really were up to.
I'm so sorry. I confess, I've been lying to you.
All it!
Ha! Jesus, sorry, I got a fucking thing in my throat. These are all shots of Frost's room.
I'm so sorry.
Looks like she took pictures of his work from every possible angle. And when they were taken, the ice still hadn't melted yet. Wait, don't tell me. It was you.
At least I'm pretty sure it was.
You are? And why is that?
Well, you see, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Halik's work. As you know, I was
Petrified.
petrified that they might be ruined. What with the investigation that was going on and everything. Why, I thought I should at least capture the sculptures on film for prosperity.
And how did that make them melt?
I think perhaps I was so intent on getting the perfect photographs that I might have tripped over the power cord without noticing.
By mistake? Are you sure?
I didn't notice at the time, but well, how could I have been so careless as to cause the loss of his final masterpieces?
That seems a little convenient to me. I'm not sure I believe it. But I'm not in a position to refute it either.
So sorry, I didn't mean to cause you any trouble.
Please, don't worry about it. The most important thing is that you told us the truth.
What he said. No hard feelings, Miss Bound.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yo.
Picture's yours. Hope it helps.
Another picture for my court record. Another one for the collection. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's up, bitches?
Hello, Juan Karma. It's nice
Are
to see
you
again.
infernal nuisances still here? You don't know when to give up. Linger for as long as you like. The answer is still the same. You are not part of this investigation.
Whether we are part of it or not, we'll uncover the truth nonetheless.
It seems you don't know when to shut up either, but I commend you on your stubbornness.
Anything else?
Mr. Von Karma, I'm afraid I'm the one who's responsible for Mr. Frost's work melting.
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm so sorry. And to you, Mr. Gusto.
No concern of mine. I didn't do anything, and Mr. Von Karma agrees.
Nothing at all, Mr. Gusto. You went into Mr. Frost's room, didn't you? Perhaps you could tell us why.
Sure, I was... Objection! Silence! You are not to give the attorney even the tiniest shred of information! Shut up! Be quiet! Judy Bound, you're coming with me. I have reason to believe that you are an accomplice of the accused, Samson Tangaroa.
No!
I will be interrogating you personally, so you had better get your story in order.
I understand.
And I'll be doing it my way.
Okay, funny man, stop with your giggling. I'm not done questioning her myself.
Don't you dare disrespect the name of Frank Sinatra! And you think I care because... Who asked? I didn't.
First off, my way is overplayed by a long mile. Second off, his best song is something else. Yeah.
His best song is fucking My Way, you don't fucking say it!
That
Bad
song is not my way.
Gusto, and you, Scone. I have questions for all of you, and I expect answers. Oh, I'm going to do the finger wag. You did it with me, did you miss that? It was a little finger wag. You like it, isn't it? Fine by me.
You could at least ask nicely.
How do I say this?
Mannequins.
Mannequins?
Stop fucking calling me that! Hey, remember my
Well, you know that his best song is My Life, you... Or That Life. That's Life, whatever, prick.
He took
Bye.
literally
German pansy.
everybody with Mr. Edgeworth. He took the entire fucking supporting cast. We're all alone.
I don't know why that got me. I think
I'm voicing two women.
I think it's the idea of Eddie being like, bro, he took the entire supporting cast.
Yeah, we're all alone now. Okay, you're talking to
Yeah.
Fountain, I guess.
I mean, we have
don't
to
know.
agree that My Way is overplayed, right, Eddie? Clearly,
Yeah.
That's Life is better.
Yeah, I'm more a fan of the New York song, honestly. I don't know. It's got a nice
That's
tune
fair.
to
I
it.
mean, I'm more of a fan of That's Life. I just like the whole
Yeah.
puppet poet part. You know, it's just
want
it's
to
pronunciation that
be
really
a
gets to
part
me.
of it. I skipped the dialogue. I'm an idiot.
That's-
Fuck.
That's fine. I'll just bring it up from my brain box of the history of what I said. Indeed. But I suppose that means there's little point in us hanging around either. Perhaps it's time we get going anyway. It is rather late. I hope the snow has let up.
You're right. Home time.
Are you
Uh-oh.
hungry?
Guess my tummy's in agreement too. I gotta have a Fender special.
Alright, we're going to Burger King.
Yay!
Let's go get a burger before my own stomach starts grumbling too. I'm gonna go pick up a meal for Edgeworth as well.
Yeah! Whopper! Sounds good to me! Let's eat up! Let's eat up and rest up. We'll need to be fighting fit for tomorrow. Way past cool,
I also have to-
dude.
Yeah, I also have to go pick up lunch for Edgeworth before he gets upset. We will indeed. Our first port of call will be with Mr. Tangaroa. But first, Burger King.
Really?
Whopper.
45 minutes in, we already got... Yeah, okay. Well, you guys know.
Whopper, Whopper, Junior, Double Bacon.
Don't even start. Don't even fucking start. All right, let's talk.
How long is the next one?
A certain time. Oh
alright,
shit. Woman!
It's let me look at the fucking segment. God, why is it segmented like this? Who fucking? Okay, no, it's not too long. It's not too long. All right, we'll ball.
I just always have to check because you know this lovely thing called there's quiet hours. in
Yeah,
dorms.
I'm well aware.
Oh, quiet hours.
Well aware. I know we're on time limit. Oh, it's Christmas! Hey, look at that! Merry Christmas! Yay!
And a happy New Year.
Jingle
It's not a
bells,
Happy New Year.
Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. The boatmobile
I always
lost the
preferred
wheel
Green
and
Lantern.
Joker got away. Hey, it's Chris Bound. Hey, what's up?
It didn't go through.
Oh, Mr. Fender, Mr. Edgeworth. That's not the right voice at all.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry about what happened yesterday. That's the right voice.
She looks rather tired. Has Von Karma finished interrogating you?
Yes, though he really only seems interested in how I melted those sculptures.
Are you here to see Mr. Tangaroa too?
Yes, I'm terribly worried about him.
Hey, it's me.
Oh shit.
I'm Tangaroa. What's up?
Detective Bad, what the fuck are you doing back there?
Oh, just happened to be here. I'll be heading back to the scene soon. I got arrested for domestic violence.
Against who?
Yeah, fucking Von Karma hit him in the face.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not sure anyone just happens to be in a detention center, but okay. Do, you naughty boy. Jesus
What the
fucking
fuck?
Christ! What happened to him? His hair's white! Good morning. This is Tangaroa, what happened to you?
Then what did they do to you?
They didn't seem to want to let me sleep. I had no idea interrogations could be so involved. Sorry if I seem distracted. I think I'm a little tired.
They're not letting you sleep.
This would be a fucking human rights violation. Jesus Christ. That's not police work, that's torture! What's going on here, Detective Bad? I'm not the one doing the interviewing. It's the guy they put on the case before me. I like Von Karma's methods about as much as you do, which is why I'm doing what I can to help. It was Detective Bad who got me out of there. I'd still be in that interrogation room right now if it weren't for him. Huh.
Detective Bad really is trying to look out for Mr. Tangaroa in his own ways, it seems.
Who in the right fucking mind would not let a suspect sleep? Alright, Eddie, we'll share yesterday's findings with Mr. Tangaroa. Hopefully this can give him some relief.
You got it, Mr. E. My notepad is at the ready.
Do you eat any of the fucking notes? I'm going to hope and assume not. Mr. Tangaroa, we found out quite a bit, if you'd like to hear it.
Of course, thank you. You alright, Mr. Tangaroa? You seem kinda spaced out. I'm fine, I think my blood sugar might be running a little low.
You have a blood sugar issue?
Oh, damn.
Do you have anything that might give him a little energy? But yeah, we have a lot of
Oh, yeah, we got
chocolate.
the fucking chocolates. We got the chocolates.
Oh shit! Present him with chocolate.
We gotta fucking get him back in high spirits. I'd feel so bad for the guy.
There you go.
Huh? Is that chocolate? Chocolate!
I'm gonna have to clip that for later because I gotta line that up with the original SpongeBob clip. See how similar that is. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't fucking resist. It's just right there.
That's fair. That's
Is
fair.
that chocolate? For me?
Those are the chocolates
I wish I could give them to you, Mr. Tangaroa. The rules here don't exactly allow me to do so.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
That's the same, but rules are rules, I suppose. There must be some way we can hand them to him.
Exactly, Detective Bad. There must be some way.
Don't fucking
Detective
look at
Bad
me
is-
like that.
I hope Detective Bad is noting the meaningful look in his direction.
I fucking get it, alright? Jesus. Ugh. Let me take a look at them. If they seem legit, I might consider passing them on to the suspect, alright? I'll make sure they're not fucking laced with crack or anything, alright?
Thank you, Detective Bad.
Welcome. My hero! Don't fucking do that.
Can you imagine if he eats the chocolates and like the fucking tone of his hair just gets darker?
Just goes, whoosh, I'm back
Exactly.
to normal! Yeah. I'm touched. Thank you, detective. Yeah, whatever. Just sit tight.
Okay, here's your chocolate.
Here, fucking chocolate. Here. You don't know how much this means to me. Yeah, keep it down, will ya? For both of our sakes. Of course, detective. I wouldn't wish to put your livelihood at risk. Now to sample these treats.
I'll be completely honest. I think we should just absolutely give these to him, mainly because it's a health issue, considering he has low blood sugar. I
Yeah.
apologize for putting you in a tight spot, Detective.
Huh. I didn't do it for you. It was my call. I'm taking credit for it. Guess you're not such a bad guy after all, eh?
Don't do that. Don't do
Shut
that.
the fuck up. Oh, the sweetness! I feel like a man reborn! Haha. Were they your handiwork, Judy?
Did it not pick up?
Yeah.
I did not pick up.
Ugh. Yes. How are they?
Oh, we gotta do
Please tell me his hair rejuvenates. Please tell me his hair rejuvenates. It'd be so funny.
Feel
Okay.
them melt! Soft and smooth. Chocolate that'll comfort and soothe. Ear to ear.
Singing?
Ears, I'm not singing though, head to toe. Smile and savor the taste as it flows.
Please tell me his hair just gains the okay.
Delicious. They're not exactly beautiful, but they're sweet and oh so flavorful. Thank you, Judy.
I'm so glad you like them.
And I'm glad you're back to your old self, minus with the hair.
Sorry, I ran out of hair dye. My apologies, friends. The food they serve here is just so flavorless. Between that and the lack of sleep, I was about ready to collapse from sheer despair.
I'll talk to the detective agency about that.
Wow, is the food here really all that bad? Just the usual. French fries, ham sandwich, stuff like that.
Oh.
Yes, and yet I couldn't taste a thing.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm heading back to the scene.
Before you go, detective, do you have any, and I mean any, new information you care to share with us?
Oh yeah, you were right about the victim's identity. Frost worked as a sculptor in France, where he was known as Paul Halique. Oh god, he's a Frenchman. Oh god, good
Of
riddance.
course, he's fucking French.
Artie Frost? Was Paul Halique?
Oh shit, yeah, you didn't know that.
I never would have imagined!
Oh, Mr. Halik.
I think it's Monsieur Halique, I guess. So the famous French sculptor wasn't a Frenchman after all, huh?
Why do you keep eating your fucking notes? Okay. This all would certainly explain why Mr. Halique was such a recluse and refused to show his face in public.
I don't know why I got it, I don't know. He was busy working on his greatest masterpiece, apparently. A bunch of Zodiac statues. Guess he'll never finish them now. He never finished his greatest masterpiece? Nah. Seemed to was making statues for each season. But he never got around to the winter constellations. The winter constellations? You mean Taurus and Gemini?
So the two he made out of ice would have completed the set.
Yeah, and now they're nothing but puddles. What a bummer, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Judy. You're fucking stupid. Oh, no, Miss Pound, I wasn't blaming you. No, I wasn't do that. One last thing. Seems he had himself a bit of spending habit when it came to his work. Every statue cost him millions to make, which means he was always strapped for cash. We're checking to see if there's any chance someone called in a debt. Guess not even famous artists are safe from money problems.
Do you have any idea why he entered the confectionery contest?
None. Guy didn't even tell his family.
I see.
I'm gonna wager because of the prize money, probably. He was looking to get the cash.
Money! He wanted to be having
Money.
It's the crabs! Yeah.
Alright, I gotta get going. I really gotta get going. I'll go fetch another guard. But I can't be hanging around here any longer.
Okay, understood. Fair enough. We'll see you shortly again. Bye. Have a good day. I'll see you after my next case.
Yeah, sure. We'll see you then. He's a good man.
His last name is actually quite a big white lie. He certainly is. An
Uncompromising.
uncompromising one. Someone who can be trusted to stand up for what he believes in.
And to scare the pants off anybody he knew, anybody knew he means, I spit my tongue.
Maybe if you didn't eat all your notes, you'd be able to speak properly.
Yeah. Now you were going to tell me about what you learned yesterday.
Oh yes, of course. Allow me to give you the full report from A to Z. So A is apple, B is beast, C is cat.
Thank you for that. And allow me to apologize. Thank you for the alphabet. I've learned so much on this wonderful adventure. And allow me to apologize on Judy's behalf.
That was such fortunate timing of the dialogue. It's fine, Mr. Tangaroa. As I told her yesterday, you know what? English is actually quite hard. As I told her yesterday, the important thing is that we learn the truth in the end. Now, would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions? Like, one or two. Just a little sneaky question.
By all means, I'll gladly share all that I can. All right.
Okay, the contestants. What can you tell me about the contestants who took part in the final round of the contest?
Let's see. There was Miss Scone. I loved her design concept. Unfortunately, her entry was in violation of the rules, and so I had to disqualify her. Mr. Gusto's creations were a perfect balance of flavor and design, at least up to the semifinal. But disappointingly, his entry for the final was subpar on both counts. And there was actually something a little unusual about his entry for the semifinal as well.
Which was?
It tasted identical to Mr. Frost's. They may have looked different, but I could have sworn I was eating the same thing. Huh? What exactly did his work look like? Oh, there should be a photograph back in my mansion.
Edgewood.
Yeah, much appreciated, Miss Bound.
But Mr. Frost's entry for the finals, that was truly sublime.
So you were able to finish judging it, even though his body had been discovered in the meantime.
Yes, I wasn't aware of what had happened until after I completed my assessment. Mr. Frost wasn't in his room when I visited, so I took the liberty of sampling a bit. Part of the liar, I believe. I'd never tasted anything like it! It was like a dream! I was so moved that I burst into song!
Okay, calm down, Steve from Blue's Clues. I'm sorry, but are you saying that the liar tasted good? I'd like to hear more about that, if you don't mind.
The liar.
Liar!
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
With song, apparently. You're quite sure it was the liar you tasted when you sampled Mr. Frost's work.
I'm certain of it. It was part of the Gemini sculpture, which was the only sculpture in that display case.
Mr. Tangaroa, would you mind taking a look at this photograph for me? Okay, you see this? You see that liar? No strings. The one here? No strings?
Oh, there were strings originally. That was the part I ate.
So the strings were missing because Mr. Tangaroa ate them all. And he enjoyed them? Mrs. Scone told us that she ate a part of the liar as well. I guess she's the liar in this case. She said it was far too salty for her to finish.
Then it's true. The truth is, I've suspected for a while that there might be something wrong with my sense of taste.
Something wrong? How so exactly?
There's a taste disorder characterized by an inability to detect salty flavors. And I suspect I've been suffering from it. I eat so many sweet foods on a daily basis that it took a while for me to even notice. But there's no denying it now.
Okay, so your taste buds are so used to the taste of sweets and chocolates and other such delicacies that salt is just non-existent.
I have type 2 diabetes!
I wouldn't be surprised. That would exactly... What? Oh, explain! I'm stupid. That would explain why the food here seems so bland to him.
What? But your taste buds are your livelihood!
Even if there was some long-term treatment option, I highly doubt a total cure for your condition exists.
The lovely year of the fucking turn of the millennium. Yeah, no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. Nevertheless, you should put in a request to the police for a proper evaluation, just to make sure. Just keep you on the up and up, you know?
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Son of a bitch, why not?
I have a recipe for a cure back. What? What are you fucking
Okay, so let me get this straight.
You're
Let
a
me get
fucking
this straight.
alchemist too, on top of that fucking shit?
You're a confectioner. You have a show that you sing, dance, and create foods on for children around. You are also a master judge of said sweet foods. And not to mention, you were able to fully diagnose yourself, as well as come up with an antidote for said disease.
Yeah, it's a potion of cure disease from Skyrim. It's
I'm gonna
pretty easy.
kill my— Oh, of course it's Skyrim! If you do.
I do. You can take a look at it for yourself if you like.
Have it on you. Oh, it's a dimension.
Samson, we can't show the recipe to just anyone.
Judy, Mr. Edgeworth is hardly just anybody. He's my attorney, and I have no secrets from him.
Now, I wish that there were more,
You're right, of course. If that is what you wish.
Plus, fuck Big Pharma. I don't care what they say.
You can't. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if this is a secret recipe for a miracle cure that they've been hiding. To be continued.
Ren.
Well, I suppose I should be getting back.
Alright, we'll be right behind you. We're gonna follow you to the mansion, I guess.
Judy?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yes, Samson?
I like how quickly I can say son of a bitch.
There's more to life than just me. Please, Judy, think about the life you want to live. Because I won't always be around.
Look at his hair.
Don't say that. Without you, I don't have a life to live. So I'll be waiting right at the mansion until you come home. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh shit, she booked it.
Wait, Miss Bound! Judy. Whoa. She seemed really upset. I thought I saw tears in her eyes. Why'd you even say all that to her? Because I worry about her. She can't keep putting my needs ahead of her own.
What do you mean?
The Halik collection, the candy making. It's all because she thinks these things will make me happy. She never thinks about what she wants, what she likes. I just want her to be her own person and to choose her own destiny. The last thing I want is for her to miss out on all life has to offer because of me. I guess that makes sense. Damn.
He really does see her as his own child. The parent wouldn't want their child to walk their own path. What parent wouldn't do everything they could to protect them? I know exactly how he feels in this moment. For Miles, I do anything.
Hell yeah.
I think I've asked of you everything I can for now, Mr. Tangaroa.
Yeah, you ever see that show My Two Dads? It's like that but more gay.
1.5 men. We should be getting back to the scene of the crime, unfortunately.
Oh, you're leaving? I see.
I'll
I
bring you M&Ms every once in a while.
suppose I'll be going back to the interrogation room for another session.
Yes. We'll have to do something about that.
You'll speak to the police for me?
Yeah, it's mainly because that can be seen as abuse of power as well as just inhumane overall, I'll be honest. But yeah, that too. I'll be putting something else in place as well. Ace up our sleeve for when the time comes.
I look forward to learning more. I'm counting on you, Mr. Edgeworth. We'll be back to brief you, Mr. Tangaroa, every day.
I don't know about every day.
And Judy, too. Thank you, Eddie. I'll look forward to it.
Mr. Tangaroa, Your interrogator will do everything in his power to extract a confession from you. I hate to see an innocent man suffer like this. But please, you have to do everything you can to hold out, no matter how white your hair gets. If you can't, Mr. Von Kammer will use that confession against you for as long as this case lasts. It will make it that much harder for me to save you.
I understand. And I'll try.
I won't give up until you're out of there, Mr. Tangaroa. You have my word on that.